Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Lehmann here. Time for math today. If you could get out your math book and open it up to page 535, we are going to talk about bar graphs. Bar graphs are another way to organize information. We started with tally charts. That was a way to organize information. Then we went to picture graphs, another way to organize information. And this is called bar graphs. So it's just another way that you can take information and display it. So we're going to talk about this right here. Favorite summer activity: swimming, boating, water skiing. I made one, and I did it on a piece of binder paper because I was hoping it would make my lines straighter. I'm not sure if it did. But on this activity, you were to survey the people in your house to choose their favorite summer activity. And instead of making like an X or an O or a picture of swimming or a picture of boating, you're going to just completely shade in the square. So if I was to ask some people, what is your favorite activity? Swimming. Okay, so let me show you what this would look like. And mine's, of course, a little bit bigger, so it's taking in a little bit longer. But when somebody answered swimming was their favorite, I would shade it in like that. What's your favorite? Oh, water skiing. Excellent. And so you would ask as many people as you have in your household to ask which of those three were their favorite. So I would keep asking people in the house, and I would come up with information in the bar graph. So let me show you how this worked out. And you can see that it kind of makes a bar when it's done. So let's say this is the information that I gathered. That 3 people liked swimming, 1 was boating, and 1 was water skiing. So you see that when you fill in the whole graph, it makes like a bar. This is a horizontal bar graph, and sometimes you can see vertical ones as well. But literally, it's a way to organize information. So I could say 1, 2, 3, 3 total people liked swimming, 1 boating, and 1 water skiing. Okay, so that's how we did the first one. If you guys could please turn your page to 536, we're going to take a look at those pages here. So it says a bar graph uses bars to show information or data. Use the tally chart to make a bar graph. So here we're familiar with that. That is a tally chart. And it says favorite healthy snacks. And it lists the snacks, the number of tally marks, and the total. So we have apple, cheese, celery. So 2 tally marks would be 2 total people for apples. 1 tally mark for cheese would be 1 total person. And 3 tally marks for celery would be 3 total people. We can take that tally chart and turn it into a bar graph. You can see here that they just shaded, instead of 2 tally marks, you shade 2 bars. Instead of 1 tally mark, you shade 1 bar. Instead of 3 tally marks, you shade 3 bars. So that's a bar graph. So for right here, it says, write the totals in the tally chart. So it says shapes I see. Shape is square, triangle, circle. So square, there's 5, 6. So we would write a 6 there. All right, triangle, how many do you see? 4, good, you'd write 4. Circle, how many do you see? 7, good. So now you're going to use this tally chart right here to make this bar graph. So if this has 6 tally marks, how many bars would you color? 6, yes. And you start closest to where it says square. So you'd color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 triangles, right? So you'd color 1, 2, 3, 4. How many circles? You have your total, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you color them all the way in, like up here, so it looks like a bar. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, you can always ask for me to meet with you for a tutoring session if you'd like. So now you are on your own. It says ask 10 friends to name their favorite playground activity. If we were in school, we would do this. You just do it with the people that are at your house. So how many people like jump rope, slide, or basketball? So you'll record the votes with tallies, then you'll write the total, and then you will make your bar graph. This page right here, boys and girls, is one that I want you to take a seesaw picture of. Now, the next page that you will be doing says a survey showed that 1 person likes oatmeal, 8 people like pancakes, and 3 people like scrambled eggs. How many people were surveyed? Are you making a graph? You don't have to. You can figure it out without that. Bryden saw fish and crabs at the beach. He saw 13 animals in all. If he saw 8 crabs, how many fish did he see? And then, how do you show each vote on a bar graph? And that is your math lesson for today.